Where you finna go?
Now connected to Stop and Go.
Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. We'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game?
Gonna make it anyway. Upperly.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Right below me.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Great move in the open field. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about
Brady selling play.
And Joey Galloway in the 90s, and of course most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
You had something, bro? I'm going to make sure you have a time. And I was kind of,
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Norris. And bulldozing his way through. They break him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down. And already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's complete downfield. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, but he played that shit last
During the playoff game, no signs of a rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early.
Go away.
Here's the point after attempt. And it's 7-0 after the VAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
They got this. I got him.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keeping it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear focus. Went in downhill quickly.
I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has a great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get in.
They bring the heat and the blitz works. They've got him.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa and Nick Bosa and Chase Young and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take?
Some other chicken 25, the roast 30.
And here comes a deep shot. It's caught. Did he get it?
Wow.
Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Good job here.
They say let computer do it. It look like.
Down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of.
Man, this game is some bullshit.
They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down play coming up for this offense. And now the running back's got it again. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has in running the football and having great backs. It's beautiful to see another good one here today.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down.
Shot ball twice. I was 0 for 2. They were big shots, too. I was wide open. I bricked the hole.
Is how well you defend.
They wasn't bad. Britain bitches just rolling in and out. I ain't had no touch. Bitch was there though. Back of the rim, one was back of the rim, one rolled around.
And their game plan is much more
The worst.
try to come up with that first down.
No, that's not a pick. This game is crazy.
Awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
The Trojans are in the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in.
And the trial.
Back out. Anything
Keep giving this nigga push.
Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
They'll bring him down after just
I
a short
got it.
pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do.
It's 2-3. Now what they gonna give him on this 3rd now? Who gonna get Moss this time?
Not giving up any big plays.
My niggas just getting, bro, my niggas just be getting Moss. They been right on these niggas.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down.
That's on me right there.
Stop short of the
You're not
touchdown.
going
The
to
offense
field.
is set up now, first and goal.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to
Should
be
have
able
played
to
underneath.
hit throws like this on third down. They hit
You got a
it,
fumble.
keep
That's
the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Facts. Facts.
Ball moved back to the 4
I
for
know.
second and goal. Looking to score with a run to
Come
the
here.
right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. Down early in the game, with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game, you don't want to
I know what you
realize, like,
nigga. You realize I was their counselor. I know they not know.
They need to convert right here.
They used to terrorize
They
me.
to the forefront. They already 6'2". You know what I'm saying? In ninth grade. They like, bro, you finna be, you back up, you lineman on varsity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you heard me.
You gotta get right.
Be ready. How do I get I need to get him pissed. Like, but he's just so bad. He's so
Yeah.
to
That's
be a D lineman, it doesn't match up with me. Maybe it can happen. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, man, you gotta be nasty, bro.
Play action.
Looking to throw the ball.
I smelt it.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and
Oh,
takes
that's
off.
great. I didn't even see
And
it.
he will score. Touchdown, SC.
I didn't even see that.
So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense
If you
executes
look training facility by KMG, you could pay like $50
The
a
thing
butt.
I've loved about this offense
Get training, they got no grass this out. It's a nice training. They can be one-on-one training, like, and it's not. It's skill training, but it's like agility,
come up
weight.
with points and get a
You know what I'm
touchdown.
saying? Pushing weight on football.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
Yeah.
At least one of y'all. Out of 3 y'all, at least one of y'all.
Ohio State offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched
Side
it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
So I had the oldest one.
If we both be right.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the
Oh,
flat
this nigga
of the
clicked
window.
out. Should just took
He's
off.
brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Yeah. Well, too
You know, he
much.
had
That's
nobody open downfield because of great coverage
That's it.
by
That's,
this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
You're going through.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Buckeyes. It's a rough start for the offense. And he's trying to punt it away.
no, they don't come out this year.
But he done. They got.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed.
He was
The
first.
coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
Like hell, man, that was then they from Alabama, bro. Producing is great behind
Here
it.
comes the USC offense back on the
You
field.
think the dude from Alabama gonna say right
He's got passing game going.
Yeah, he's first one too.
Position. Very
Can't
He
leave.
had
It.
to.
You
I'm
can't
sorry.
leave as a freshman.
You gotta stay here.
They stopped him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
They had
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some
That's
holes and
it,
giving the
right.
running back room to run on first
Didn't
down.
even know the
Plays
first
like this
time.
can open up the playbook for the play
Oh,
caller.
he left.
Allow
He
him
is
to make
on.
that defense
But
think
shit,
they can
watch
run,
this.
maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Oh, I stopped running.
It's incomplete. He
That's
was
on me. I
in
stopped
through
running.
that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down.
Let's go.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop
go.
him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Needed that back.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's
Oh, I can't hit that throw. It's an easy throw, bro. Why you can't hit that throw?
Incompletion sets up a second down.
That's a good money.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You gotta pick your feet off, huh?
Over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build
Gotta
their
pick your
defense
feet
to play
up,
in
boy.
space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm.
You
By
bad.
throwing
Everybody don't gotta know what
throughout
you
those
think.
summer months, man,
Sure.
it's starting to really pay off.
You ain't wrong for that.
It's a security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third
That's
down,
crazy.
get him the ball.
Snags a quick throw.
You should
The
look
South
at
with the
this.
23. This offense is getting
Ain't trying to be
close to the
great.
red zone.
You see that
Nice
shit.
throw and catch here for the
Supposed to get the
Buckeyes.
fuck
You know,
off.
Chris, it's hard to
Got
think
two
of a
Mike
time when
Green.
Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Exactly, Mike. You might be shooting that, they get on your feet. You see this?
Looking to throw it on first down.
Yeah, you have to do quarterback.
Quarterback
Yeah, I was
takes
scared
off.
of.
You was still trying to?
The
You were trying to
freshman's
get stuck.
able to get home with
Yeah, I
a
just
sack.
on the underneath. Should have just threw the triangle. I should have just threw the jump ball.
And he was the one coverage. All you had to do was wait for the
Defensive line, nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
It's wide open.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Sarah pushing around them, but what?
6-yard line is huge.
Hey, it's wide open. I'm seeing her pushing square.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. He'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Hey,
Clock has stopped.
me, that
Reached the
there.
2-minute warning before halftime.
That's a good next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And the defense will spend their second time out here to make some adjustments.
I already got one safety, huh?
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Ain't got that bitch.
He'll earn the
What
first
is
down.
my niggas doing? Why is he still dropping?
Defense has got to do a much
Why is
better
niggas
job
still
here of
dropping?
adjusting to the pre-snap motion.
They
just
had
gotta
you dropping
stay
that
in
one, Ted?
place.
Why is my cornerback dropping if they clearly doing the jet
Make a
sweep?
nice play.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
Hey, that was open.
Completion
Third
good for
down.
a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. It's a quick grab. A quick juke to get free.
Look, I
Tackle
made
made at
that
the
play.
26-yard line. This
Why is he not
offense
tagging
will
football instead? I need some
The
block.
offense will quickly step down here into the play. Here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
He's going to hand this off. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize many play calls from they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan run are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's made in the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Now the all-important extra point.
That's man to man.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7.
No, they're my business.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break.
They was 10 yards off the ball.
It's got beat deep.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Just 6 seconds remaining. It'll be 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there, but throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum for the first half and build on this lead. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught for the completion. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. This offense continues to roll. We wonder if this defense come up with some answers at halftime. Not on that play.
Now they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground.
I was about to fucking say.
He's got some room and some blockers here.
I was about to fucking say, bro. Come on with the goofy shit.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line.
Do that again.
Receivers are bunched together. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Norris. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete.
What it was, square?
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game is able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Norris. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
I don't know. You got to get in there, QB.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Big boys up front to get a good push, get some tough yards to put 6 points up on the board.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He'll hand it off.
There you go, Corner.
Now looking at 2nd and 9.
There you go, Corner. Get in there. Get your head in there, Corner. There you go. Get in there. That's what I like to see from our cornerback. Tell me. I don't see right there. Make a fucking tackle for that.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all.
I had to
he
say.
can do with his arm. But when things aren't there,
Just
he
ain't
does a
good.
good job of pulling it down. The first down marker is picking up the first down.
We'll hand it off.
Oh, I tried to kill him.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Oh, no.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's moving out of the pocket.
Hey, oh my
The junior
God.
decides to pick up the first down himself.
He gotta die.
Quarterbacks that can make things happen.
He gotta die.
Try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing
Hey,
downfield,
get in there.
to be able to pick up the
Go
first
ahead
down
and
by
let's say.
himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right.
Where is niggas at, though? I don't understand. Niggas not even doing nothing, bro. They just standing. You gotta do something. That's the part I'm not getting. Y'all niggas can't do nothing.
As much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure he's living up to that right now.
The Trojans are in the red zone. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, more and more offenses around the country over the years have been putting this play in. I love it because it gives you chances like an easy first down. The defense, that receiver gets to the outside, picks up a first down, and move the sticks.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Hand off to the right side. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Trojans. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter. They'll set up with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one will be fair caught. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This is what you want to see? This one?
Yeah, definitely.
This is what you want to see?
Good job all
Top get took off.
Gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money.
I know I missed it too. I had to get down.
Makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And that PAT gives us a
Look, that's safety. Sure.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Cut quickly. And the defense not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He'll take a deep shot.
Oh, my God. Where's my deep safety?
They finally got him, but at the 40.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And there's the handoff.
I need to go.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. Hands off to the left. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block
That shit, and you can't be old.
knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
Getting old. Look at that nigga. Hey.
The Trojans are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I can't say that.
Call by the defense. They go to the side and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
It's a nice job up front by the offensive line.
Defending that makes you a block.
Assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first time.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Here comes a handoff. And he's finally tackled.
Nigga, so lame.
He tried to. Hey,
Now the defense decides to spend the timeout as a regroup.
I'm back everybody else. I told him let him score.
score, right?
Always important,
I was gonna tell you
especially
that
now that you're
for
starting to
It's all right, let this
in the
nigga
range
score.
of a field goal to take the lead. If I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
Touchdown, Southern California. They jump in front here in the fourth.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this
Off
lead.
too.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
I already got to play for that.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. And it's
Oh my
he
God.
just missed his target, overthrowing.
No way.
Man, Chris, I don't know if
No
that was a
way.
bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Wow, bro.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear.
Wow,
Took a chance with
bro.
the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning the timeout is costly down the road. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it. And he pulls in the catch. You get him down at the 41, but it's good enough for a first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep his scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
And that's exactly what you do as a wide receiver late in a game like this. You make the catch, you pick up yards for a first down, and you get out of bounds. And with no timeouts, that's critical.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the
That's
game to try to
wicked.
advance
Is that the
into the next round of the
quarterback?
playoffs.
That's
Forcing
wicked.
into
He's a
coverage,
big
that's
dude.
probably going to do it.
That's wicked.
That's a great performance in a pressure
That's
moment.
wicked
Now
right
the
there.
job gets even more
Beast.
exciting
But,
and bigger as they go on to the national championship
where
game.
was it? But he had to come back.
And this is
I mean, he had a curl. I was
the
so
weeks, the amount of games that these guys
Woody
have been able to
Butt.
play, and be able to accomplish this,
Woody
to get
Butt.
to the national championship,
Yeah,
that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get
Hey,
one
Bill,
more
what?
hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
They just hold me like that. It's tough. It is tough.